Hello. Oh, that was, I messed with my mic as I was talking, which was probably not the wisest thing I've ever done. Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Hello. We are here on this day to solve a case. Solve murder. Maybe. I don't know if we'll solve it. Maybe I'll bluff my way through it. Maybe. Who actually knows? How are we feeling today? Are you guys ready? I actually, wait, it's, you know what's actually funny is I forget the cliffhanger that we left off on yesterday. It wasn't even that long ago, it was literally yesterday. But I know we left off on a cliffhanger, but I don't remember what the cliffhanger was. We're gonna find out when we start. How about that? Hello, Clavier Nation. Oh boy. Oh, Trucy got kidnapped. Oh yes, that's what happened at the end. Thank you for the refresher. Thank you, thank you. Yep. Right. I don't think, okay, you wanna know my theory with that? Are we starting off hot with a nice crystal theory right already? Okay, here's the thought, Do I need to put up my lighting a little bit more? Yeah, probably. Good morning, everybody. Hi. All right. Starting off fresh with a theory. The kidnapper was actually Phoenix Wright. And it's all a stage, it's a performance. It's a fake kidnapping to prolong the trial, performed by Phoenix Wright kidnapping Trucy. That's what I think. They had no other way to prolong the trial. So, yeah. Phoenix Wright, actor extraordinaire. He was a theater kid, right? Probably. Yeah, I think it's 1 point. I don't remember. Oh, what the heck? Thank you so much, Garuti. Thank you so much for the 46 months. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for the 5 super chat. I appreciate it. Paid actor Phoenix wrong. Yeah, I think he like faked kidnapping his own daughter. I do think that. The kidnapper was Edgeworth. He wants custody back. Oh my, that's spicy, dude. That's spicy. But. Okay, like, I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but like, I kind of am getting my hopes up inevitably. Like, I just can't stop it. But like, there's a high chance that Edgeworth shows up in these games at some point in time. It might be a lot later, but probably gonna show up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the super chat, Luke Puka. So we'll see. I think, you know, if there's a Phoenix Wright and there's, I don't know, probably other characters are gonna show up from the other game. Like, I refuse to believe that it's only Phoenix that's gonna show up at this point. That would be weird. So we'll see. Oh yeah, Emma. Emma is the other tie. Yes, we saw Emma from the case 5. Yes. So, yeah, with more characters coming in, I'm like, ooh, is Miles gonna show up? Watch I'm like clowning this whole time. So what actually is going to happen? Miles Edgeworth is never gonna show up in this game. It's just one big, strong, long bait the whole game. They're just gonna talk about him and get my heart aflutter. Actually, speaking of heart, I do have my heart rate monitor on my Being, but not the app, so let me get that started. But yeah, they're not actually gonna put him in the game. They're just gonna make me hopeful, thinking that he will show up, and then he just never does. But he's just mentioned. And throughout this whole game, he's just gonna be studying in Germany. That's what I think. Realistically, he's never gonna show up. But my little heart, man, wants it to happen so bad. Silly Miles. Yeah, he's in Germany. He's just studying to be more of a genius than he already is, little fucker. Winston Payne too, but who cares about him? I care about Winston Payne. If Winston Payne has one fan, that fan is me. Okay, that's a lie. Okay, maybe not, but. Paulo? Y'all are already saying a ship name? I literally just met these two men. Don't push your ship on me. I don't know them for dog shit. We just met them. Y'all are jumping so many hoops right now. Calm. Where's my Pain figurine? I don't buy figurines. Didn't you ship Phoenix and Edgeworth by 2? I don't remember. Well, that's the first time you see Edgeworth is the second case. I don't remember. I only remember that, like, I don't remember when I actually started shipping them. I think that was closer to the end of the third case because, like, Edgeworth with the whole unnecessary feelings line, that's the end of the third case. But that's not shipping them. Like, I only made the observation with the matching ties, but I didn't ship them because of the ties. That's just an observation. But no. Yeah, I don't think I actually started. Yeah, it's the unnecessary feelings line. I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. That's me. The third case. You don't buy figures? Yeah. I'm serious. Really, I don't buy figures. I'm a minimalist. I do not like owning a lot of things. I don't buy things that don't have, like, I don't buy things that collect dust, typically. But I'll never refuse a gift. So I'm very fortunate that somebody gifted me this, because otherwise I would not have bought it. I've never bought a figurine in my life. You know what you should buy? The Ambi plushie. Hell yeah, that wasn't even my but it wasn't my segment, but it was my segue. We are at 84 supporters of the plushie out of 200. We have exactly 7 more days to get 200 supporters, okay? Can we do it is the big question. You know what I want? By the end of this stream, I want at least 100 supporters of the plushie. You only need to put down $2, y'all. $2, that's it. So, 84 supporters. We need 16 supporters at least by the end of this stream. I believe in it. We can do it, we can do it. That wasn't even my segue, so... Man. You didn't ship them? You were shocked as fuck at the time? Yeah. It's just a weird thing to notice that they had matching ties. Like, why did Phoenix wear the same color tie as Edward's outfit? That was weird. Instant, conclusive evidence. I present to you the very first of many crystal theories. Because my brain just... Okay, but here's the thing. A Krista theory about them being gay is not me shipping them. Y'all are jumping through a lot of hoops. I didn't actually start shipping them until the end of 3. I know my feelings. Like, I can suspect the gays, but there's a difference between suspecting the gays, but then actually shipping the gays. Like, 1 + 1 does not equal 3, you know what I mean? Just because, like, how do I word that differently for y'all to understand? Actually, no. You know what? I feel like I'm laying it out clear enough for y'all. But yeah, no, in all seriousness. No. But I am dead-ass serious with, like, I don't like when people, like, push ships onto me. Like, I just want to experience the game. So, like, I don't want to hear about, like, Clavier Apollo stuff if like, I'm not seeing it. Like, because it just gives me this, like, notion in my head. And I really do not want that prior to me actually playing the game. So, yeah. I just met this guy. There is nothing in this game right now. Let me play and let me feel my own things, please. That's all I ask. That's all I really ask. I just want to feel my own stuff. Mitchie, thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for understanding. This is so weird. Okay. You're tuning in while stuck in Tokyo because the skies opened up while I took a detour for Ace Attorney beanbags. What kind of a sentence did I just read? What? What the fuck? I don't know what I just read. Oh, Luca Fuka, thank you so much for the other 2. It's not dollars. I don't know what CHF is, but thank you so much for the super chat regardless. And don't apologize. You're fine. You are absolutely fine. Please do not worry about it. Who knows? I might end up shipping them. It's not a problem. I just, like, you know, whenever I just met a character, this tends to happen in, like, any game that I play or any streamer plays. It's not even just me. But, like, you know, people will push their feelings onto you, that how they feel about a character that you literally just met. And that kind of feeling is very overwhelming when you're trying to play a game and you're trying to get your own opinion about a character and develop it over time. It's very, like, it's very off-putting. So it's like a lot of times when I play games, I'm used to it by now, so it's not like a huge deal, but like I tune to shut out what the opinions of people so that I can make sure my own opinions are more pure and like what I want to think, not what other people want me to think about a character. It's very overwhelming when you meet somebody when you meet somebody for the first time. I think Trucy was very overwhelming yesterday. I'll be honest, Trucy was very overwhelming. But that's just like par for the course, you know. Phoenix and side view mirror. Okay. I don't even know what to think anymore. Okay. You were new Otakuthon on Friday? Oh, yeah, the cosplayers taking over Montreal. Otakuthon was a lot of fun. I only wore the Blue Badger for like an hour on both days, on Friday and Saturday. It was really, really fast. It was on and off. So if people did see the Blue Badger, me actually wearing it, it was very lucky that they did. Do you like Trucy so far? I'm skeptical. Like, if I'm being completely honest, she's given me no reason to really, like, fall head over heels for her, like, in terms of really loving the character. Pretty much the only reason to love her is because she's a kid. That's it. I'm sure that over time she'll, get attached to me, but, you know, we only got to know Trucy a little bit in this case. We don't really know her that well. She's not anything inherently super special right now, so I don't really have an opinion. Like, she's good. Like, she's fine. I don't hate her. I like her. But it's a super basic feeling right now. Yeah, it's like literally the second case. Literally the third day that we are streaming this game. I don't know these characters very well, if at all. But I feel like the character tripping me up the most right now is Kristoff. I keep thinking about him, because that first case was just really weird. So that's the character that's like living in my head rent-free right now. More than Clavier, because it's like, Kristoff was weird. Kristoff was real weird.
Trucy waiting for you. 1 day ago. He said only 30 minutes. Too late XD.
Thank you so much, Shadow, for the 33-month resub. I appreciate it. Yeah. The panties joke. This is my first introduction to this child. I honestly don't pay it any mind because, like, I think of whenever we were kids, right? Whenever I was a kid, I made a lot of stupid-ass jokes that we all think is funny. But then you turn into an adult and you're like, wait, that's probably not funny at all. You know?
Chat,
like, she's a kid. I'm not gonna hold a bad joke against her.
Now, Crystal, Dog, all I did was say hi to them. Chat over hype in a
Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Pikes. I appreciate it. It's fine. It's fine. I don't want to ever ruin the hype of chat. It is a-okay. But I just don't want people to get upset if I'm not feeling the same way about a character that you feel just because I haven't met them yet, you know? Like, just to understand my position, you know? That's all I ask. I just don't want people to be rude about it. I was so cringe, real. Yeah, it's like, whenever we're kids, we do a lot of stupid shit, man. Like, the panties joke, I'm like, okay. But, like, my brain is more on the understanding side. It's like, I said a lot of stupid shit when I was young, too.
Have you pledged for a plushie today? Crystal Potters.
Thank you so much for the 500 bits, J-Dot. I appreciate it. Have you pledged for your plushie? Have you? Let's see. 89 supporters! Holy shit! My goal was, what, 16? Wait, we were at 84 supporters. We already got 5? So 11 more supporters is like the big goal today. We want to at least hit 100. But if we can go over that, that'd be even better. Holy shit. Y'all, thank you so much. Hopefully we can make it happen. The panties joke is just Trucy being silly and enjoying embarrassing Apollo. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what kids do, man. I'm not gonna be like, kid, don't do your kid thing. She's a kid. You know, you gotta let kids be stupid. It's like, it's whatever. Did they need to write the panties joke in there a bunch? No, but am I mad that it's there? No, it's a kid thing. Yeah, she's better than Haughty. Dr. Oh wait, no, his name changed. Dr. whatever, Hickfield? Something like that. And Dr. Ick, yeah. Am I right? Yeah. Oof. Also,
Hold it!
Shadow, thank you for the 33-month resub. Buddha, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Enjoy your brand new emotes. Did you guys know that you can, you know, there's a plushie, but at the same time, like, if you sub, you also get very cute emotes. That's crazy. Okay, that was terrible. Ignore that I said that. Luca, thank you so much for another 10 donation. I really appreciate it. My goodness. Thank you for all the support, y'all. I'm back for madness. Welcome back. Happy to have you. I'm ready to play the game. My theory is that Trucy is not actually kidnapped. I mentioned it at the very beginning, but for those of you rolling in here, I think that the kidnapper was just Phoenix dressed up and threatening Trucy like that because they were putting on like a performance. That's what I think. I don't think it's serious. I think that they just needed to buy time in the court for a recess. They needed to prolong the trial, so Phoenix did this. I don't think Trucy's actually kidnapped. I think she's fine. It's just a performance, y'all. I've watched your VODs for a while, but I'm finally watching you live. I love your Ace Attorney playthrough so much. Thank you so much, Buddha Twitch. I really appreciate that. I'm really glad that you're enjoying everything with the streams and everything. It's really kind. Wait, I don't know if that's super chat donation. It should go off. It just takes a long time for it to pop up as an alert for some reason. Super chats take a long time. Plot twist, Trucy kidnapped Phoenix. Damn, bro. Damn. Okay, okay. Gavin cosplay? I just met him! And which one? There's 2 Gavins! I guess they're the same. They look exactly the same. But like, how do you distinguish if you're cosplaying one or the other? Anyway, I want to cosplay Godot. But I have a problem. Like, I can't keep doing all these cosplays. I think the kidnapper's demands are to pledge for the Ambi plushie. Dude, I think so too. We're at 90 now!
Luca book
there it is.
Tip 10 Swiss francs. First time here, but I remember watching your playthrough of the Chronicle games and your Herlock Sholmes reaction during the finale was so funny.
Aww. Was surprised to see that those are your first AoE games. Yeah, I started with the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Still to this day, my favorite game I have ever played. Nothing has topped it. I love the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. 9 out of 10, that was so good. All right, I don't want to delay any longer. Let us go into playing the game. Watch, this is actually like a super serious situation with like Trucy being actually kidnapped. And here I think it's just not a thing at all. Because the only reason I think that is because the timing is just too convenient. Like, we were about to lose the trial, but they had to do something to prolong the trial, which makes me think that this is all just like a setup. It's not a real kidnapping. The timing, too convenient. They were going to lose if she didn't get kidnapped. All right, 11:17 a.m. Trucy! Trucy! You move quick, Apollo. Good show, good show. See, she's fine. Trucy, you're okay? I thought... Don't cry, Apollo. Like, are those good-for-nothing gangsters? There's some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Wait, just calm down, Apollo. Or else... Oh my god. This just gets whipped out of nowhere. Damn, she good, man. She good. She good. What the heck is that? Surprised? This is one of my best tricks. The amazing Mr. Hat. You look marvelous, darling. He's a big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar. Yes, I'm a big hit. Well, what do you think? Do you like it? You mean, Trucy, there are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Apollo, now is not the time to be threatening me. It's you who's being threatened here.
I just love Trucy so much.
Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Remember what you said to Walkie's father yesterday? You promised you'd save his son. But that testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do? Look, once the judge declares a verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will. Trucy, no more staged objections. Please. I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know when the witness isn't confident, I can perceive what he's feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we've got. You can see what he's feeling? Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times. Bro, that was yesterday. That was like 24 hours ago. All the times there was a contradiction? I don't remember. I don't remember them exactly. Good thing I do. There were 2 times when he made statements that he wasn't confident in. And each time, there was a contradiction. A pistol. It was pointing at the man standing at the stand, and tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. He said the man tossed aside a pistol, but it turned out that he wasn't sure, and sure enough, there was a contradiction. Well, that's true, but how does that help us? Didn't you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit. Also, I just noticed that his pinky... I've never seen someone flip a book page with a pinky up. Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol, his fingers got all tense and he fiddled with the corner of a page in his book. How am I supposed to see that? Well, I could see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker? This child is a criminal. I always sat next to Daddy during big matches. I could see what his opponents were feeling. Oh! Wait. That could actually tie into the first case. Maybe because Phoenix has been doing this for 7 years? Maybe that's why the locket had a picture of Trucy. Maybe someone was catching on to it. Maybe she was the real intended target, not Phoenix. Oh, shit. It's not cheating officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything.
And I wasn't there all the time, either. Daddy's quite good at poker after all, but not good enough to go undefeated that long.
Great, so he cheated, but what does that do for us? I don't believe this.
You have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony. Perceive the truth.
Watch a testimony, perceive the truth. The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose.
Not true. Daddy said so. He said that you have the power, Apollo.
Mr. Wright said that? Watch the testimony, perceive his true feelings. Is she serious?
Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of any other way out of this one, Apollo.
What was that she said before the trial started? Mr. Wright's not here today?
He said his old foot injury was acting up. He smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there.
Methods aside, she did avoid one guilty verdict already today. Time to show this court what I'm made of. Get ready for justice! Let's do it.
Apollo!
You know, I'm starting to think I can do this.
I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing. Try to cover for Mr. Hat as best as you can. I just flew in from the coast and boy are my arms tired.
Right. I cannot believe that trick, man.
Court is now in session.
Right, we're fine!
I'd like to say to the young lady standing next to you, Mr. Justice.
Oh, you mean me?
Don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk top hat?
Right, him. Don't worry about him, I settled that.
You settled that?
Yes, it was out of court settlement, right. Perhaps Fraulein would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't, am I right?
I think he's on to me.
I wish he would stop being so cool. Let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for our gifted witness? Right, the defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask something.
There is no issue with the witness's previous testimony. I will grant your request, however, but this court will not permit stalling for time.
Understood, Your Honor.
Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book.
Oh boy. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Not sure I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all.
Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot.
Focus. If only it were that easy. My ears hear what he says and my eyes see his expression. Do I have to do something more? What other senses do I have? Oh, what's this? My bracelet. My bracelet? What's going on? My bracelet feels different.
I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony.
I know this sounds crazy, but my bracelet is trying to tell me something. What the fuck is happening in this game? I'm so confused.
Hold it!
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
So you called immediately after witnessing the murder?
The police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check them?
Wait, Apollo! This has to be it! You mean his habit?
Bro, this was quite literally less than 60 seconds ago. The only time he even had the book open was here. Which means this is the place to look for this habit. I don't know how I know, but I know.
Now what?
It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I can feel it reacting to something about the witness.
Your bracelet?
I'm not sure I get this focus stuff you were talking about, Trucy, but I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Okay, I just need to touch my bracelet with Y as it reacts to the testimony. Oh. This is a bit... This is something.
What's going on? I can see the witness's face, his expression so clearly it's filling my mind. I can see nothing else, hear nothing else. Apollo. Trucy, what's happening to me? This is what I meant by focusing. Focusing. In this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does.
That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out!
Just look for his Mr. Stickler's twitch, his habit. You remember it, right?
Sure, when he says something he's not sure of, he fiddles with a page in his book.
You got it, right. Now you're looking at the witness's face, and your eyes are sort of bugging out.
Yeah, I'll bet they are.
First, move your focus of attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand. You know what to look for now, but you have to be looking at the right place.
She's right, I can only see his face like this. Time to change my viewpoint. I hate... Okay, I wish I was, like, investigating literally anybody else. Can I look at, like, Miles Edgeworth eventually this close? I would like that.
Perfect! Now you're really ready! Ready for what? Ready to perceive the truth behind that twitch.
Perceive.
Try listening to the witness talk as you focus. Then, watch for the habit.
You mean when he fiddles with the page? How many times are they gonna say the same thing?!
That's right! That's your signal to look closer. Find his weak spot and I care-
You're saying the same thing 5 times!
Spoken like a true pokerhead's daughter. I'm a magician, thank you very much.
So I have to pay attention to his words and his fingers.
Don't worry about it if you miss it. You can always try again.
Right, look out, nervous twitch, here comes justice. So it's the word cell phone. Do you not own one? Oh, do I have to, oh, I have to stop it.
Gotcha!
Gotcha! I saw it. Just now, I could see it. Mr. Justice, do you have something to say? Oh, this banging of desks, it's quite bad for my circulation, you know.
Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with your page of your book just now?
The very moment you mentioned your cell phone.
Whoa, what are you talking about?
I'm curious now about this cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask you a few questions? What to ask, what to ask, what to ask? Ask to see his phone. Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone.
Whatever for?
Show me, and you'll find out.
Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see. You don't have it.
Mr. Stickler, is this your cell phone?
Where did you get that?
That's the phone from yesterday.
Can I get your number? I should have asked for his number, huh? Fuck, missed opportunity. Look, a cell. Oh my god, wait, this was okay. How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment?
Wait a minute, what is the meaning of this?
This cell phone was found yesterday in the Maractus Clinic garage.
The Maractus... What? That's where the victim lived.
That's impossible.
Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police? Damn, Apollo. Okay.
It's true. I didn't have my cell phone that night. This is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone.
What is this sob story music? Oh my god. You're making me feel bad for this bitch?
A payphone, so you didn't call on your cell phone after all.
Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler?
To indicate it with a startling high degree of accuracy, it was right around here.
Oh boy.
That's quite a ways from the park. Why did you lie?
There can only be one reason. He didn't want the court to know that he had lost his cell phone because it was found in the victim's garage.
What are you saying?
Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Maractus Clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all.
Woo! But that's ridiculous. That makes it sound like I snuck into a fellow's garage to commit some crime, as though I were trying to kill him.
Well, Dr. Maractus was killed that night.
Oh, well, yes, but no. This line of reasoning has to be against the rules. It's true, I lost my cell phone, but you can't prove that I lost it that night.
Well, Mr. Justice, if that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder, it does raise considerable suspicions as to the connection with the crime.
Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime.
Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do the job? I forgot, Your Honor. Probably the car thing? Because it was found beneath the car, and then that was with the car, and that connects the car to the Phoenix getting hit, which then connects it to the noodle stand, which then everything is... This guy's a mess. Can I prove the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder? Of course I have evidence! Oh, I like your swagger, Air Forehead. Hit it. Flavier's into this.
The court will see this evidence. Mr. Justice, hit it, as they say.
The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is... I really hope this is it, because I don't actually know.
Take that!
That's a side view mirror.
As it so happens, Dr. Maractus's car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder.
An accident?
An accident. It happened a little after 9 p.m., just outside People Park, our murder scene. Dr. Maractus' car hit a pedestrian.
What are you trying to say?
From the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident, which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in that garage, then it would have been crushed. After all, it was lying on the ground right under the wheel. Ergo, Mr. Stickler, the only time you could have dropped this in that garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park. Damn. Mr. Stickler, you know what this means? You did break into the victim's garage that night.
This is most unexpected. Mr. Justice, are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal Maractus?
No, stop. This is too much. This can't be happening. Prosecutor, say something!
I suppose it's worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Pal Maractus. That is other than this. Wow, okay. I believe our next testimony will be most revelatory. Is the witness prepared?
Yes, Your Honor.
I know that face. That's the face of guilt.
That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on my way back. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all as clear as day. It was him. I saw the defendant at the scene.
Okay. But your cell phone was lying in a garage.
Ah, yes, well, as you can see, my model of cell phone has a defect. It is given to rolling. It's quite a pain when I drop it alongside the road, you know.
Looks like a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please. That's funny. My bracelet didn't react at all during that testimony.
His nervous habit must not be acting up. I didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around.
Right, no problem. I hope. Here comes justice. Apollo is very, hilarious, actually.
He's growing on me.
Hold it!
So, you went shopping, which means you were holding a grocery bag when you witnessed the murder taking place? Eh? Yes, of course. Incidentally, the prosecution has received no report of this domestic detail. And Mr. Stickler, can you explain yourself?
No, I mean, yes, I did go shopping, really. I walked around the supermarket trying out the free samples. It's a deeply spiritual time for me.
I'm sure the store clerks would disagree.
Do you think that sampling free food counts as a religion?
Yeah, I do think so. Chat, you think so too, right? It's definitely a religion. Worshipping free food, like your life depends on it? Yeah, absolutely a religion.
In any case, that night, I sampled to my heart's content and was on my way back home, yes.
It's a Costco necessity? Damn straight it is.
Hold it!
That's when you passed in front of the Maractus Clinic?
Why, yes, that's correct.
That was a pretty suspicious pause there. Mr. Stickler, do you think that you could be a bit more specific? Please show us the exact route you took on the night of the murder.
Of course. The supermarket is here along the main road. My way home from there takes me past the Maractus Clinic. This is probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yet woe was I walked on, unaware of my loss. And walked right into that faithful park. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness a crime.
Hold it!
Which entrance did you enter the park from?
Well, to be exact, one might say that I went in from the entrance closest to the Maractus Clinic.
The same entrance our victim used. Did you notice anything when you entered? Wheel marks from a noodle stand, for instance?
I have no recollection of such a thing, no. Yet, though I may have missed the tracks, I could not miss what happened next. I am a keen observer of the obvious, you might say.
Hold it!
This part of the testimony is the key. I know it. Should I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? All of the above? I'll start with the noodle stand. Do you happen to remember the noodle stand?
Quite well, yes. For a student of the sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Yes, that was it.
We're remembering something quite well. It sure took you a while to tell us. And thank you for telling us that a noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening. Well, Mr. Justice, what about that sign? Could that be important? Yeah, very important. We got him, we got him. So the sign on the noodle stand said, noodle. It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony. Is this noodle stand's broth really that delicious? I'll have to go sample the wares one of these days. I think that's worth adding to the testimony as well. Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells, it can't match up to IVU's cafeteria. Some apply to the school merely for taste of our smart noodles. I wouldn't mind a taste of that myself. Should I just go for it? I'll save. I usually press everything though. I'll do this. Are you absolutely sure? Stop questioning me the same questions over and over again. This isn't some kind of makeup test.
What's a makeup test, Apollo?
Nothing's a good student like you has to worry about.
Time to find his weak spot and press it until he breaks. His habit isn't acting up, which means he isn't lying.
I was kind of relying on my bracelet to get me through this one.
He's pretty unsettled. The odds are really high that you can get something out of him.
That gleam in your eyes, you're a gambler's daughter through and through.
I'm a magician! Thank you very much!
Objection!
And you're absolutely sure the sign read noodle. Why, just last week my professor offered me this praise. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. It read without a doubt, noodle.
I see.
Why are you looking at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes?
Let's take a good look at our map, shall we, Mr. Dumbass?
So, you're claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing here. Was it? Although, it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from this spot. You think so? Mr. Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand and to carefully read what the sign says. The sign actually states the name of the stand's owner, Eldunes. Inconceivable! I'm certain it was definitely noodle for sure, positive. I'm afraid your professor was wrong about that eyesight. I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign he saw changes everything. The witness says the sign said noodle, and he saw it right. What would you say if I told you that there is one spot which the sign would be read the way Mr. Stickler claims? Show us this spot. The witness actually viewed the stand from this location. Is this a rock or a tree? Well, it would be like somewhere right here. I think it's a tree. There's no rocks in that part. The witness was standing here on the opposite side. How do you know that? When viewed from the south, the sign on the stand reads Eldunes, as we know. However, observe the other side of the stand. This sign says noodle. Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the front and back signs. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south.
Objection!
Oh boy.
So what?
So what? It doesn't matter if he saw the killing from the north or the south side. Makes no difference at all. He's right. Travel far enough to the south and you will end up getting north. Viewed on a global scale, directions are utterly without meaning. Actually, maybe he's right. What does it change?
It changes everything, Apollo. Remember his testimony from before?
Please don't give me a flashback for it. I know what we're talking about.
Though to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading.
Oh boy. Whoa! This is so fancy!
The killer and the victim are facing each other here. And then, at the moment the killer raised his weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts. At which point, the victim turns his head to look, and the killer fires his pistol. That's why the bullet hit him in the right temple. No contradictions, right?
Right, but if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario. They just really wanted to show off the graphics. I don't think anybody needed this.
Completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction, the bullet would have to hit his left temple. In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible.
That's right.
So now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side, the wound location takes on an entirely different meaning.
Indeed, you're absolutely correct, Fraulein.
What meaning?
The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north.
That's where the witness, Wesley Stickler, was standing.
Correct. So if he was standing to the north, then the only person here who could have shot the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself.
Damn, Trucy, okay.
Order!
Wow, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. She flipped this whole case on its head while I was still figuring it out.
Objection!
Ooh! First time we see Clavier get mad. Okay, punch in the wall. Clarify one point for me if you would, Air Forehead. What now? Are you truly accusing this college student of murder? Can't say he exactly looks innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer. No, please, looks aside, I'm really a nice guy. All my friends say so.
Let's hear what the defense has to say.
What are you gonna do now, Justice? There's more than one possibility still, but... he could be trying to cover for someone. Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? Accuse another of a crime. Who am I accusing then? Oh god, can we accuse Dr. Hickfield? That'd be great. Can I just, like, say that he's the murderer? I really hope I don't say accuse of accuse another of a crime, but then I have to say a person. I don't think Wesley Stickler is a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why, now. The word confession isn't in my dictionary. Tisk, Air Forehead. I'm afraid it falls to you to elucidate Air Stickler's silence.
Mr. Justice, you did say you were accusing the witness just now for a crime other than murder. Your reason? The court's all ears.
I know he's guilty of something, but what crime other than murder is there?
Do I have evidence that shows his involvement in some other crime? I mean... Your Honor, I don't fucking know. Oh god.
Show us the evidence that points to the witness's involvement in a crime.
A crime. Okay. He's still, like... Okay. Do I really have to? Oh, well. I really hope it's not actually the bloomers.
Take that!
Fuck. No.
Is that Whitman's underwear?
Hey, those are mine!
Anything to say about that? Anything? Anything? Don't look at me like that! I am looking at you like that, buddy boy.
Mr. Stickler, while I can't say this comes as a shock, it's not what it seems by Pythagorean theorem.
On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gave chase, but the snatcher flees and hides himself in no other place than the Maractus Clinic garage. Incidentally, those panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of a panty snatching in the 1st degree. Get him. Get his ass. Please hear me out. Oh.
Order! Order! Mr. Stickler, you should be ashamed.
It's not what it seems. Are you sure about that?
Are we to understand that you were silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your theft of this girl's undergarments?
Perhaps you are not aware that my school's name was originally written IV. I stands for intelligent, V stands for valiant, see?
Your point?
I'm not done. Now, I'm a major in the science department. And what does science teach, if not curiosity? Yes, we of the IVU science department are valiantly curious. No challenge is too daunting, and what greater challenge to science is mystery?
Come on, you're talking about a girl's panties here.
No, you do not understand. A mystery is the unknown, and the unknown is unacceptable. And my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the promised land. Bruh. From the moment I first laid eyes on them, I was compelled to investigate with science. Bro, he's like digging a deeper grave. You could have just fucking admitted it, but he's trying to justify it. Oh my god. Brother, ew. Brother, ew. What if that fucking, I need that sound effect actually on my stream deck. I need it on my stream deck.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
I need that on my stream deck. Brother, ugh. Brother. A full-sized car tire was only the first mystery those panties revealed. Tire? Yes, I saw her do it. She pulled a tire out of those panties. But that's not all. First there was the tire, and then a stew pot and a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic.
Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar.
Huh?
He's talking about my magic panties trick.
Oh dear God.
I just don't understand. A broom from a pair of panties. It mocks the very laws of physics.
A broom and a frozen trinket. Trucy? Whatever happened to doves and bunny rabbits?
Mr. Stickler, you stole this girl's panties to understand a magic trick.
You say panties, but they are so much more than that. For me, they are an object for serious study.
I wonder, there has been a recent rash of panty snatchings in the area. Were they all you?
I'm sorry, but I did it for science.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Each time I spied a pair of panties, but maybe this would be the pair that would elucidate the mystery. Even that night as she chased me through the streets, I wept tears of joy. Perhaps this is the night that I will seize the truth that lies within those panties. Yet woe was I, for once again the lace heart pattern slipped through my fingers.
That leaves one thing unexplained. Ah, you refer to our witness's other lie, yeah? The witness claimed that he saw the crime from the south, but was in fact in the north.
Would anyone care to explain why he lied about that?
Be my guest, Air Forehead.
Me?
Did I not hear you correctly? Did you not say that you do not accuse the witness of murder? Oh shit. He's calling me out on my bluff. I was hoping we would, like, forget that I said that, bro. This is funny. I feel awkward. Why, then, did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea? I definitely have an idea.
Apollo, there's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right where Mr. Stickler was standing, isn't there...
Well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness lied about his location?
The only thing I can think of is the trash can. This is all I got. Where he's standing is right in front of a trash can, but why does that matter? It's where we found these, and it's also where we found the... We found this in the trash can. Originally. The evidence that shows why he lied is this.
And more panties!
How many panties are you carrying in your pocket, Air Forehead? Why does he have to smile while saying that, bro? Why? These are the last, honest! These were found in a trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, we can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood.
Mr. Stickler, you didn't...
Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't unravel a pair of panties.
So, these panties are your handiwork as well?
That night I had been chased, hounded into the Maractus Clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my prize. Don't you see how I felt?
Believe me, I'd rather not.
I hid in the garage for a short while, and then abandoning the pennies I made for home. To avoid the office where the girl works, I went toward the south entrance.
when I saw them hanging there on a clothesline by a giant mansion. A giant pair of panties. Apparently he didn't know those bloomers belonged to the mob. I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home, when I stumbled upon a murder. The murder of Dr. Maractus. I reported what I had seen, but I had waited for the police to arrive. I got scared. What if they searched me?
That's when you disposed of the bloomers.
Yes, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be borne.
A fascinating, if disturbing, tale. Indeed.
I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close, and I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial.
One last thing, if I may.
Prosecutor Gavin?
Regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely, that the defendant Waki Kitaki was at the scene of the crime. And he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Waki Kitaki has a clear motive.
Indeed, the defendant Waki Kitaki is still the prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming that there were no one else on the scene of the crime. Yet, a mystery remains. The location of the wound in the victim's right temple has yet to be explained, and the court requests further investigation from both the defense and the prosecution.
Yeah, baby.
No problem! I'm fine! Very well. This brings the trial for the day to a close. Court is adjourned.
Okay. We made it through day 1 of the trial then. The only other, unless we meet another character, continue on to the next chapter, yes. The girl is just the biggest question mark, I guess.
What a train wreck that was!
I'm glad we made it out of that trial alive!
Really? I had fun. And Waki made it through the day too.
Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with the real case.
But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly.
Yeah.
The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance. Hi, folks. I'll be here all week.
That's about enough of him.
Hello? I'm Miss Talia. Tiala. Thank you for today. The trial went well.
Oh, right. No problem.
Do you think Waki will be okay?
Well, he's not guilty yet.
Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month.
Oh, congratulations.
Ugh, what way to put pressure on a guy. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Let's just... Well, first off, hold on. A plant is more important than you. How's Charlie doing? It's Charlie, the house plant. They've had it for years, apparently.
That's Mr. Charlie to you. He's been here longer after all.
Right, sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Charlie. He was raised by a tribe of heathens.
She's saying something to the plant as she waters it.
Mr. Charlie forgives you. This time.
Is there anything else I might do to please his high leafiness? Why is the stand for this table so flimsy looking?
Maybe it looks better that way.
I was hoping for more of a professional explanation.
Well, maybe to show that there's no tricks involved.
Not bad.
I still think it's just that it looks better this way.
Those boxes frighten me.
I bet I'm the first magician to figure out these make great shelves.
She does seem to be putting them to good use. But if you ever want to get it back together, you have to take everything off.
Don't worry, I'll clean it up soon, and then we'll try cutting you out.
Thanks, I'll pass. A blue silk top hat, just like the one Trucy's wearing.
It's my trademark, Trucy Blue.
I don't think you can trademark the color blue.
Standing out is everything when you're up on stage. Bet you didn't know that you've got your own color too, Apollo. Crimson Justice.
You make me sound like some second-rate superhero.
At least it's better than being a first-rate Super Zero.
There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano. Seems a shame to have all these props and not do a trick or two.
You asked for it. Hey, Mr. Righteous, was it? Waka waka. Justice, Mr. Hat. Apollo Justice. Just is? Apollo just is what? That's what I want to know. Oh, you're hopeless.
Please make it stop.
Just let me know if you ever want to visit from Mr. Hat.
Any other trick but that one, please? An old sepia-tone photograph of a man in a silk hat. His outfit looks like a lot like Trucy's, come to think of it.
Aren't those clothes the best? I had mine made to match. If you're going to be a magician, you gotta look the part.
Trucy is big on appearances, I found. Some magic books are mixed in with the law books. The magic books all look well used, but the law books are just gathering dust. I feel kind of sorry for them. Maybe I'll read some next time around. A giant hoop used to levitate people. So tell me, how does it work?
Apollo, don't you know you should never ask a magician to explain a trick? I mean, you're hardly better than Mr. Stickler.
Hey, I object to being placed in the same category as that panty snatcher.
Enjoy the mystery. That's the way to appreciate magic.
True, 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 true. A dish of plastic spaghetti like some restaurants put on display. Where did you get this anyway?
It was a birthday present from Daddy. I was so happy. You don't know how long I wanted one of these. I fell asleep with it cradled in my arms. The spaghetti and the spaghetti bed.
Mental note. What she really wants for her next birthday? A bowl of plastic food. Oh boy. All right, we're done here. Hi, I have a badge. Oh. I guess that was insensitive. Are you sure about marrying into the Kitaki family?
I'm fine with it, and I love Wonky with all my heart. Aw, that's so sweet!
So it doesn't bother you that you'll be married to the mob?
I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Wonky first meet anyway?
Good question. Miss Tiala doesn't look like the type to have a gangster connections.
Oh, well, we met at my old job, actually.
Aw, office romance! How about courtroom romance? That's what I want. She is not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she?
Did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business?
Really? Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster?
He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently, out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks.
I wonder if this explains that apron. I can't imagine Wonky going along with that.
He's highly motivated, isn't he?
That's not the word I would have used.
He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive.
I think he's at the age when boys want to make a mark on the world. That's not the way I would have put it.
His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Kitaki family's been making a killing recently.
Again, not the way I would have put it. Make a killing, huh?
But Wonky says that it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap! They've even got the ever-classic...
Oh, they've even got the ever-classic, what about the family business thing going on? Usually it's the father worried about tradition. Tradition! Tradition! Can I ask you a question about Wonky? I understand that he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus.
Apparently, yeah.
I think I'm just gonna get in the habit of like not reading flashbacks that I don't feel like I need. I'll read the ones that I feel like I do, but...
sounds horrible. Lucky has always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure if qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved.
Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it.
I'd like to know a little bit more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay the Maractus Clinic a visit.
I should be getting home now. Lucky's in your hands, Mr. Justice.
Right. Leave it to me.
Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous.
Sorry, I'm new to this, okay?
It's all right. I believe in you.
Okay, thank you. I want to go see Phoenix. Fuck! The TV's been left on. Looks like the Steel Samurai's in a spot of trouble. I'm sure he'll come back to the win at the end. Mr. Wright likes those kinds of stories. The underdog stories. We love them all. Mr. Wright's bed. My, it's messy. Trucy must clean up after him at home. A swaying, spiraling stack of DVD cases. Better stay away or it'll come crashing, cascading cavalcade of DVD cases. A toy piano, one that might be played by a child. Correction, a pink toy piano. I guess the man likes pink. Nothing wrong with that. Phoenix, oh boy. I need Phoenix, right? I need him to be okay, chat. That's the thing. I need him to be okay. Everything looks the same here. Everything looks the same here. Everything is like so eerily quiet. I'm kind of creeped out. There's not even birds. Oh! I just noticed this. An impressive gate befitting the Kitaki mansion.
Look at the name of the plate, Kitaki. That's so cool, short and blunt like any good gangster. Ooh, let's change our name. How about WAA? Maybe that's too short and blunt. What do you think?
No comment. The park crime scene is off limits to the public. The police officer on guard is yawning. He noticed me staring and snapped his mouth shut. Too late, Mr. Officer. I saw you.
This is where we found the mirror.
Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in here? Something near the bottom. Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident.
Maybe they're connected? Let's pick them up.
We could have picked them up yesterday. But apparently Trucy's pocket wasn't as big. But apparently Trucy's pocket got bigger overnight. So we're good now. A leaf.
The bottom is covered with paint.
What's this weird shape?
Looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint.
So the outline was left when the leaf was removed.
I got paint on my hand. Paulo, I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape.
Damn. Interesting. Where's Emma? All right, back to People Park. This all looks the same. I guess I can examine the trash can again.
And I guess now we know that it was Mr. Stickler who hid little bloomers here, huh?
That's right, Trucy, and what a web of lies grew from that one little act.
I can still remember that moment. You brandished those bloomers on high and shouted, "Objection!"
Here's what I want you to do, Trucy. Take that memory and gently lock it away deep in your heart and never speak of it. Again. Damn, Apollo. Brutal.
Looks like Walkie's out for questioning.
I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later. Excuse me. The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir.
The other? You mean the panty snatcher?
Wesley Stickler. So they arrested him too. All right, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope I don't regret this.
He is a valuable witness.
He's a bit precious, I'll give him that. Please keep this brief if you would. I'm quite busy. I need to finish this paper. It's you! Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you. Very well, as long as they're few. Nothing would make me happier, believe me, buddy. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole— Wait, I can't help but feel like I'm being misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it, nothing more.
You wanted to know the trick to my panties, right?
You're here too! Oh great, Trucy, teach me! I must know the secret of your panties. My very existence hangs in the balance. Please make me your apprentice.
Apollo, help!
I don't know. I think he made a great, lovely assistant.
Don't say that, Apollo.
Oh, Apollo, how could he do that? Bro, how can you do that to Trucy, though? Fine, ignore my evidence. See if I care. Wonder what he's thinking. On second thought, you know what? Let's not go there. Okay. None of this? Okay. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night. Of this, I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something like that at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen." And the next moment, a shot was fired. And this is all true, really. My panties are gone, my innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie? I can't think of anything he'd want to hide more than panty snatching. That's true.
It seems that Walkie was at the scene of the crime after all.
How I wish it weren't so. Do we really have, like, nothing else? How's the guard doing? I'm not even sure he's breathing. Pretty sure he's not. And that's it. Like, we actually have nothing else. Like, we've, Okay. What did I gain from that?
If everything that panty snatcher said was true, it doesn't put Walkie in a very good position, does it?
He was at the scene of the crime, that's pretty clear. They've gotta be different.
Well, let's get investigating. No time like the present.
Okay. Okay, people have showed up now. Oh, God. Yikes, she's back! Hey, you two, over here. Oh, us?
Yeah, little Plum, what's up? Oh,
I think all these gangsteries is a negative influence on Trucy. I heard you retrieved my bloomers. Oh, well, I was just doing... Blah! A man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you? Yes, sorry, I caught him.
you're cute when you're nervous, Polly.
I'll deal with you later. Oh, but what about bloomers? What about my son, Walkie? Well, Walkie, well, he's clearly... Yes, ma'am. This is what I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here. I'm just gonna... about these. Hey, my bloomers. Thanks for that. I owe you one. I thought you might like them back, so... Eh? Oh, no. Why don't you keep them as a souvenir? Sorry? Oh, no, I couldn't, really.
I could use those in my Magic Panties act. I'll pull shivs and pieces and godfathers out of them.
Great, now your props are going from bland to dangerous. What? Me no comprende. Did I ever show you my badge? Oh. This is the mirror we found from the hit and run, yeah? It's funny how it all ties together like this. You chased after a hit and run and end up Walkie's attorney. Of course you'll be fine. You'll find the real killer soon, won't you? I sure hope so. Do you have anything to say about that knife? Can you tell me if this knife belongs to Walkie? Oh, that's his knife, all right. Bought it for him for his birthday. Wow, that's a pretty hardcore present. I remember him falling asleep with it clutched in his arms.
Oh, I know the feeling. I'll bet he was just as happy as I was with my plastic spaghetti.
Plastic spaghetti. So this pistol belonged to the Kitaki family, is that correct? It's one of the pieces we keep around. That is, we used to keep around. They're all gone now. Oh? Police came yesterday and took everything. Everything but my broom.
Don't you think you should have given them that too?
Are you kidding? Can't clean up very well without a broom. Okay, you know what? I have a theory, chat. What if it was Winfred Kitaki, his dad, that shot? He has a motive. He, I think, was there at the scene of the crime. Maybe it's not him, but maybe it is him. I think it's him. I think he has more than one motive, actually. 2 motives. All right, you want to hear my 2 motive theory? So his first motive is he doesn't like that his son is wanting to keep the life of crime. He wants to, it says right here, trying to get out of the gangster business. So if his son takes over, he's not gonna, you know, get out of the gangster business. He's gonna stay in it. But he doesn't exactly want to kill his son, so he's just framing his son. That's what he's doing. But his second motive, he wants to get out of the gangster business and he wants to go into the noodle business. So he has a direct competition with Mr. Guy Eldoon. He wants to become the world's best noodle seller. So what better way to change your business than to get rid of the competition? Right? just delete the competition. It's not there.
He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm gonna be a gangster, dude.
The life does have an appeal for that age, particularly for boys.
What? Don't look at me like that!
He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago. Yes, we heard the story from Walkie. But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone.
What?
He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know, I'm his mom. Her words do have a certain weight to them. Hopefully, when all this is taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences.
The boss? You mean Walkie's father?
They didn't seem to be on the best of terms, did they? It's true, one of our pistols is missing.
So the murder weapon was from this mansion?
We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days. None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Walkie could have taken it. I see. I'm sure the cops will be continuing to continue tromping all over the mansion because of this case. The heck? Sorry. Okay. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change. Okay, she doesn't seem to be too concerned, at least. Crystal noodles? No. Yeah, Walkie's fiance. They're getting married. They're getting married next month, correct? I suppose she's been staying over lately.
You don't look too happy about that, little plum.
How'd you guess? Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her? Walkie brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot.
I can see why. She's so pretty.
Oh, she's pretty enough, but you know... Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in this business too long, and you start to only see darkness in people. I can imagine. You get a nose for it. A nose for people, a nose for trouble. I wonder what the problem is.
He's like a gangster's only version of female intuition.
Oh my god. The boss may act tough, but that boy means the world to him. But Walkie seems, well, like he's against his father's position. That's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the shadier side of the street and do more on the up and up. Walkie isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true.
But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills?
It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. Something must be up. He'll see things the way the boss sees them someday. Interesting. Okay, so we'll leave for now. I imagine that we will be back. Where's Emma? I was hoping Emma would be here. Okay, no Emma. Back to the man.
Hey, it's Mr. Aldoon! Oh, Mr. Aldoon! What's wrong?
So you found my stand. That's why I'm here to thank you.
Oh!
Now it's a crime scene and they won't let me have it back. That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go.
Ah, I see.
How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy doll. Even in death, he's after my neck, I tell you. Can't even cook an honest noodle.
He?
Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus?
I tell you, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier.
Remind me to never eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. Hi, I have a badge. My interest is for my stand and my precious little else. Oh. Okay, this is the same as before. His noodles are like 99% salt. I can just like, I'm trying to imagine more salt. Like the saltiest ramen I've ever had, but like double the amount of salt. I don't even think that's edible at that point. Like, have you ever accidentally drinking salt water? Or on purpose, you do it for like medicinal reasons. Yeah, like just try having salt water. Basically, it's disgusting. It's just too much. You can't. You literally can't do that.
That's right, Sonny. When you're bringing my stand home. I'm ready. Can't you see I'm ready? Until that stand is back home, the case is not closed. You hear?
I think I'll avoid talking about his stand in the future. I don't think he would really have anything to say about anything else. Alright, the noodle stand.
That stand for generations has served up the very best noodles us Eldoons can make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand, it's history, I tell ya.
Watch what you say or it might become true.
That's a great story, Mr. Eldoon. A single stand passed down from generation to generation.
Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it.
That's right. You said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it?
Good memory, Trixie doll. I was a go-getter back in my day. Until my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my furniture.
Mr. Eldoon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you were... Wait, what? Before you became a chef?
Ah, let old Noodles lie, that's what I say.
Starting to get an idea of what he did anyway.
He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even know I have that.
Mr. Eldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus Clinic? I couldn't help but sense enmity there.
Enmity? I hate him! I hate it! Him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud.
Excuse me?
He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know. Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mob!
You mean the Kitaki family?
They're always having one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two, and I needs fixing. Maractus saw a chance for some business. So he started giving the Kitaki family a good deal. Every 5th operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. 1 free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say.
Can a doctor really decide to do that? What about the insurance companies?
Oh, insurance companies.
Oh, no doubt it's illegal, but it's got him in good with the family. Pretty soon, he was getting all the business in town. Leaving me here in the dark, up to my neck in soupy noodles.
I think I've figured out Mr. Eldoon's former occupation.
Can't hurt to ask, Apollo.
Okay. Mr. Eldoon, or should I say Dr. Eldoon?
Figured it out, did you? That's right, I was a doctor, a surgeon, until the year before last.
Mr. Maractus was your rival.
You like those onions they put in the soup broth?
Yeah, kinda.
You take a spoon, you drink some broth, those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, why, they're just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions! Hate them! Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of good taste and spoonful. Well, that's what he was. An onion boy, that's what I called him.
So you weren't exactly friends. Also, onions are great. Fuck off.
Ah, me and pal Maractus. Ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's faces. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. Then he'd do it better than me. Just blow right past without so much as a howdy.
I see.
That's right, I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. Then that no-good onion boy comes along.
Well, Trucy, it looks like we found ourselves a new suspect.
Don't say that.
Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings.
No, it's fine.
By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. You're investigating Maractus, aren't you? Well, you want to know about a doctor, you ask a doctor, that's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Trucy doll.
Right, thanks, Mr. Aldoon.
I guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. Do I need a doctor for anything? Oh, to check on... Yes. Can you tell me about this? Oh. Oh, I was hoping he could tell me. Maybe... Okay. Well, I think that's a good... I don't know if we're gonna get anything from the garage. Yeah, no. Alright, so let's go back to the detention center and hopefully we can talk to Walkie, which will then bring us back here. Here we go. I was hoping to meet with my client.
Walkie Kataki just finished questioning. I'll bring him out.
Great, finally!
Yo, sup, my little imposter?
Ah, what did you call me?
Sam, it's you. Oh, sorry, G. Thought you were Alita.
My little imposter sure is a strange nickname.
It's a clink thing. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster, like poster girl.
If you're going to drop part of that, why not drop poster and just call her girl?
Cause she's so much more than that, G. She's like an angel, a fallen angel. So what can I do you for?
You don't look so chipper today, Walkie.
Worried about your, heart condition, maybe?
Man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him. You know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you go get Alita for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you?
Lawyer, not gopher. So, I hear you're to be married next month?
Straight up, we poured the nuptial 40 out on the soup. Alita, oh Snapple Cakes, oh, she's so fine.
I think he's smitten with her in his own weird way.
I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Talia, but she was very vague.
Well, man, if she wouldn't tell you. I'd best hold my tongue, you feel me?
What?
Man, what's past is past, she knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there, you feel me? And my Alita, she's down with all that all the way.
So both of them are mum about their past.
Do you think that you could tell us what happened with you and Paul Maractus?
There's something you should know. We Kitakis are having what you might call a feud with the rivalous family.
Uh-oh. That's Alita, isn't it?
I go into rivalous turf packing a knife, right?
And you were shot?
Coldest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. They're already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kitaki family, you know that?
So, you were taken to the Maractus Clinic then?
You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss's son die, you know?
I'd hate to have been in the doctor's shoes. Mr. Kitaki's scary enough when he's not angry.
But the bullet that hit you, it was never removed?
And it's still threatening his life. That doctor, he did it on purpose. The rival just paid him off, I'm sure of it.
I need to hear more about the night of the murder, that much is clear.
Life in the family is a G thing, and it's about being a man. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I'm not up on my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is.
My old man, he's gone soft. He says that the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money.
Isn't that a good thing?
Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better to live fast and die young. Wait till I run the yard, then everyone will know what time it is. That's right, OG time all the time. Represent?
Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys?
I don't think that's what OG means, Trucy. God damn it.
Yeah, whatever.
He seems preoccupied. I'm not even sure he'll even look at my evidence.
Alita, man, Alita.
Alita, yeah. Okay, I don't think he's gonna talk at all without Alita. Where did she go? Phoenix!
Fuck!
How are they doing back there?
Looks like that old lady's at it again. Look, I told you yesterday the park's off limits. And I told you yesterday that this is how I go home. Okay, you want me to go around? 5. How about giving me $5 like yesterday?
The con artist strikes again. God damn it. This is not looking good. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting Trucy to pop up or anybody to pop up. Okay.
We've got to check out this clinic, that's for sure.
Yeah, but what about the guard?
No harm in asking. Excuse me.
Hey, it's you two from yesterday. That's the same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday. Your business is over in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits. It's not involved.
But...
What part of off limits you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident at the park or beat it.
No harm in asking, no gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. But we do have a connection, don't we? I was just gonna say the slippers. I want to go in. The front entrance, the walls and posts are so highly polished I can see my face in them. My hairdo's a little flat. There, perfect. He took the opportunity to fix his hair. God damn it. A police car is parked in front of the clinic. It's empty. The police must be inside investigating. But it is connected to the case. What am I supposed to do now? I thought the slippers were gonna be enough. Can I present? Oh, it goes to him. Ah, god damn it. I was hoping I don't know where the guy went. Weird. guess. Like, because we already did this.
You aren't gonna dig through it?
No.
What? I'm serious. I have no intention of looking through this trash can.
Oh, please, don't hold anything back on my account. I think that whatever you think about me and trash cans, you're wrong. You're just wrong, Trucy. Several colors of paint have been splattered across the gate. Most of it's pretty much dry, too. It's gonna be one heck of a cleanup job. A colorful dragon turns its baleful gaze in my direction. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Don't worry, Mr. Dragon. Me and Hope haven't been on the speaking terms for a while. Huh? What? It's quite the thing to say. Shit, dude. I already looked in this trash can. The knife we can look at again. Remember what Wesley Stickler said in the trial today? Walkie was very likely pointing this at the victim.
Like he wanted to kill him.
Yeah, that's the problem. A mannequin put in place of the body. I think I've seen him by the police station. The way he's forced to look at the ground now, day in and day out. It's kind of sad. I really don't think that I'm supposed to be here, but I'm gonna keep going. Poor Mr. Eldon. His stand's been standing here since the whole thing started.
It almost looks at home here in the park now. I think it should be made into a playhouse for children.
I think its owner would disagree. Alright, we move. I do not check trash cans. I don't know what you're talking about. Phoenix? Fuck! I'll just keep presenting stuff to him. I don't see why. His own report? I miss Phoenix Wright. About these weapons, the pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I snuck them out last night. So the killer, Mr. Stickler, says that he saw that night was... I guess it was me. I was there after all. We're finished.
Yo, Walkie! Do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night?
You don't beat around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty. Oh, okay, we got somewhere. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know. Eh? The day of that checkup when I found out about the bullet by my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. I figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
But you were carrying a knife, weren't you?
Oh, that? Yeah. Well, never can be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him at the park and he's dragging this noodle stand behind him.
Wait, you didn't put him up to that.
Like, you know, in the movies?
If you value your life, you'll bring the stand.
Shorty, you're way more whack than I am, and that's saying something.
But I was serious.
The thing is, I don't remember what happened next all too well. You don't remember. But the way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, then I guess it probably was me who did him in. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Okay. You don't want to talk about anything. Oh boy. He's not going to care about anything else, really. Okay, well, we did get something extra out of him. Does it help us, though? Phoenix? Fuck! The slightest thing can make somebody appear, you know, so. I can go in the garage, but I can't go in, like, the clinic building. How does that make sense? How's the cat?
Hey, a kitty cat! Here, kitty, kitty, kitty! It's not coming down. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat.
The sass, though. This is where we found your panties, isn't it, Trucy?
And I can't thank you enough, Apollo.
Thank you for saying thank you.
Oh, I'm always polite. It's part of being a performer. You know what Daddy says. It doesn't cost anything to be polite, and it could bring you more business.
Typical. Be nice for money. That's what I just read.
Just kidding. I really am grateful. It's just a gold-painted human skeleton.
Just a human skeleton.
Bum, 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 bum.
Wait, what? I thought I clicked on the ladder. Look, it's a folding ladder.
That's called a step ladder. Oh boy, here we are.
Okay, this one's pretty good. I have to admit, this one's pretty good. Okay. So we're back and we're stuck here. I presented everything to you. He said to come to him if we needed a doctor. And I think I presented everything at least. I keep trying to give him this. Where's Emma? Emma, where did you go? Maybe she's talking to Phoenix right now. And then we go over here, and how do I get in? Looks like this is a banner for some campaign. 3 shots for the price of 1. Somehow, I don't see people lining up for that. I don't even think I would line up for that. Doesn't really sound that appealing. I have a badge. Oh no, I can't get stuck. Oh, we're not stuck!
Look at that crowd over by the park.
Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene.
Why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one say, "Oh my god, it's him!"
Oh no. This is where chat goes, "Oh my god, it's him!" Wait, that motorcycle. You know where it's cooler than Clavier Gavin? Oh my god, it's an Ambi plushie! Oh my god, did you guys know that the Ambi plushie? We have 94 supporters out of 200, y'all! That means 6 more supporters to get to our goal of 50%. And by the end of the stream, we at least want 100. But if we get more than that, then that's banger. You know what? I'm gonna gift 5 subs if we get more than 100 today. Eight out of 10, 9 out of 10. Okay, not bad, not bad. Some people 4 out of 10. 0 out of 10, nobody is cooler. Ah, god damn it. Okay. Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! He's so cool! Thus the screams. New album just came out, you know. Try waving to them. They love it. Oh, he's so They're so excited, it doesn't matter who waves to them, see? This is surreal.
So you were here investigating?
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? The motorcycle won't start. Clogged exhaust pipe. Oh no, don't tell me there's panties in it.
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that.
That's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Are they? Clog the exhaust and they won't run. Ah, machines, tell me you share my egg-stare forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. He does? He's like Phoenix. Hey, in any event, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case. Oh, Emma doesn't like you. You mean the one in the lab coat? Yeah, she's in a foul mood, too. Be gentle. Auf Wiedersehen, baby. Oh my god, there he goes! Oh my god, he said Auf Wiedersehen! Oh, that's so hot! That's probably chat right now. And the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies. Oh my god, he speaks German! That's crazy! Oh my god, speaking a foreign language is so hot! Whatever.
Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo.
Chat, I know you. I know you. You can't hide from me. Huh? Does something about this scene look different to you? We were just here. The tarp was covering the leaf and the footprint? Oh my god. Wait, but there wasn't any paint on the tarp. How does that make sense?
The blue tarp's gone. Maybe that's it?
I think you're right. Look over there.
The white frock detective from yesterday. She seems to be apologizing reverently to the trash can.
She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well. Hey, you there! If you're gonna talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please. Oh, Detective Sky, hello!
You seem to be as gloomy as ever.
This is miserable, miserable! I just got a new kit and I can't get the stuff to work. And everyone's all smiles for that glimmerous fop.
Glimmerous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin?
More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous? When he walks, his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting. Oh my god, the munching. No, stop. Speaking of distracting, I guess I have to accept the fact that I lack talent. Sounds like she's trying to some sort of new forensics technique. Nah, we're gonna examine first. The tarps that were here yesterday are gone.
I wonder why Detective Sky put them out.
Yeah, the only thing they were covering is the ground.
You know, I think I see something there. A print.
Oh, that's all? Okay. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct?
How do you know my daddy? I want details.
Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident? I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. And let me guess, in Germany. But you're a detective now? Well, I failed the test. But, you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart.
I've always thought that too.
My heart is full of science. That's why I brought this kit through mail order. And I'm gonna test it here for the forensics team before the forensics team arrives. Are you sure that that's okay? I won't lie, I'm not fond of that man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way. Glamorous, right. The prosecutor should be cool of wit and furrowed of... she's still his second biggest fan. Behind me. Second biggest fan, Emma.
Less glimmerous and more simmerous, you know.
No, actually, I don't.
Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge.
How does she know about that?
Really? He was the one?
You mean you didn't know?
I thought you were one of his boys.
I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say.
What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself anyway.
Why did Trucy just like ... Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that?
Oh, you want to know?
Do you?
Well, I splurged on a new toy.
You splurged. You mean it wasn't police issue?
What is it? I see a ruler and glue. This is a footprint analysis kit.
Footprint.
It was raining on the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left. Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever since I ever wanted to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your panty-snatching student, for instance? Ah, so with that kit... Right.
What?
Want to try this stuff out?
Huh? You sure? I mean, no, we're sort of on opposing teams and all.
Oh, psh, you're friends. And to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Oh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache.
Footprint analysis. Okay, we should get... Well, should I give it a go? Why would I say no? This is silly.
I'll give it a go. That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. One moment. She's reading the instructions for her kit.
Why does this not fill me with confidence?
First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze. I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start. Shoe prints prepare to be examined. Oh, this is so exciting! Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full.
Are we making a mold? Is this literally like a mold kit?
How am I supposed to do that? Just press A where you want to pour the plaster. If you run out of plaster in your beaker before you're done, you have to start over.
Gameplay. Oh!
Not bad. You're handier with this than you look. You're handier with that than you look. What's that supposed to mean? On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right.
You brought a hairdryer. You could just wait.
Just press A to blast it with that dryer.
This isn't really how that works. You have to sit there, dude. There, give it a shot. This is not how it works in real life.
Looks like it hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the ruler to ink just the shoe print part. Hold on to that ruler tight now with A and roll it up and down.
Okay. Wow. Wow, this is peak gameplay. Okay.
Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take out our print. Ready? Here goes. Let's see if we get a match.
Wait, can I see the other footprints? Oh my god. The bottom of his shoes are also noodles. The bottom of the shoe is also noodles. Oh my god, the bottom of his shoe is the same symbol as his motorcycle and his necklace. Bruh. Oh my god, you're so extra. What the fuck? Bruh. I think that's kind of sad, but whatever. Like, do you really need to custom this, like, the sole of your shoe? Not the sole, the... I forget what the bottom of the shoe is called. But, like, really? So, the shoe prints belong to the walkie-talkie, after all.
He was in the park on the night of the crime. Wow, I can almost see the signs at work.
Don't you love it? Oh, nothing feels better. She's definitely way more into this than I am.
Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here solving the case with science.
That certainly brightened her mood. Aren't we supposed to do it to this one now? Tread. Tread, yes, that is it.
Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go? Right on. Leave no print unanalyzed, I say. Now to pick which print you want to analyze.
I guess I should do all of them. We'll end with this one. This one's gonna be the most interesting one. Oh, maybe not. Oh god! Oh, I already fucked up. Oh, maybe not. I wish plaster dried this fast with a hairbrush. With a hairbrush, a hairdryer. Bruh. Stomp. Yeah, that is the college guy. Oops. So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler. That confirms his testimony, the final version of it at least.
Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing.
All right, and the last one. Here we go. This is the juicy footprint. Oh boy. Don't call it juicy, but why? Oh, it's the slipper! See, that I actually didn't see coming. I thought it was gonna be like the dad or Alita or whatever her name was. That's a funny shoe print.
Is that even a shoe? It is strange. So smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. I can see without even looking that this print doesn't match any print on our list.
A mystery print. Oh, Canada! Canadian shoes! They are Canadian slippers, you're right.
This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe. It is a shoe print of some kind, though, that's for certain. You have to wonder what it's doing here. It's right next to the Eldo noodle stand. Does make one wonder. Hey, you!
Yes?
Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind. Something that might have left this mystery shoe print?
I think I do have our culprit right here.
Take that!
I think it's these slippers, actually.
What would slippers be doing out here? But look at the bottom. It's covered with paint, except for... See? Right here. That spot is shaped like a leaf.
What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped on paint? Makes sense, doesn't it?
Wait, something's written on them. The Miraculous Clinic.
Exactly, the victim's clinic.
That means that someone from the clinic was involved?
Oh, now I can go. I got it.
Why is she just standing there eating?
I also eat when I'm nervous. Amen.
Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask.
What? Can you get us access to the Miraculous Clinic?
The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected. And it's off limits until we prove that they are. I should be able to do something for you. Yeah.
Eh? Really?
Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty.
Allow clinic access to this magician and attorney in Prosecutor Gavin's name. In Prosecutor Gavin's name? Bye, Emma! Nice seeing you! Say, is Phoenix right around? Ooh. I was expecting to say fuck again. Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. First, I'll show you my badge. Okay. Now that didn't work. 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news. I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes, he was only 17 years old at the time. Dude, okay. 17 years old, that's still high school! He took the bar exam abroad in Europe. That's progressive. They're progressive over there, you know. Let me guess, he took it in Germany. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. And my shame, I left the practice forever. Wait, really? That's it? Just because you lost? How do you lose? Is he trying to say that, like, Gavin is smarter than Edgeworth because I failed to... I don't think that that's a thing. No, there's definitely something going on. That would mean that he did the same thing, though. Wait, I need to hear more. Hold on. That's all. That's all. That's it! I was hoping for more! He left because he lost. I refuse to believe that. That's all.
How could that be all?
What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forged attorney himself? Why you gotta say it like that? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. But what about what happened in my first trial? I don't see you jumping on my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. Just say if you did or didn't! Is it really that hard? It doesn't really matter now, does it? Oh, I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright! Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery for now. How funny is this, though? That this is the same thing Miles went through. Is that poetic or not? Like, Miles was accused of forging evidence to win trials. That's how we came to know him. That's an interesting parallel to make. Huh. I'm not gonna make any accusations here, but that's very interesting that it's the same thing. So, because it's like a parallel, okay? So here's my thing. I think that how you meet Miles Edgeworth, you think that he's a demon prosecutor that forges evidence to win any and every case. And then you find out that that's not true. I think that it's the same thing here. So I think that Phoenix is getting these accusations of forging evidence, but it's not true. And I want to accuse both of the Gavin brothers of making him look like this, because Miles was the same way, where he didn't know, right? I think it's the same thing. So I actually believe that Phoenix is innocent. I don't think he's forging evidence. I think that this is a parallel writing with Miles and how you meet him. That's my final say on the matter. I believe in him. You want to know why I believe in him? Because Miles Edgeworth would believe in him. And you know what? Yeah. That's all. That's all I have to say. He's not gonna respond to literally anything. Even the mirror? Ah, so that's what led you to the guilty party. Yeah, thanks to you ripping the mirror off the car, I was able to deduce... You make a good point, Apollo. In fact, it could be said that I'm to thank for finding the criminal. Think what you want, Mr. Wright. Knock yourself out. This smile from Phoenix seems so empty. It feels awful. He's like a dead man. Yeah, I swear to God, he's dead inside. Ain't no way that that's a genuine smile. I feel like shit. I feel like shit. I feel like I don't deserve that smile. That's terrible. I'm out. I'm so out of here. You two again. When, oh when will you learn? Look at me. Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today.
I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what I have.
What's this? Detective Sky? Yesterday it was Prosecutor Gavin. Today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really? Now he's suspicious again. Well, you got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun.
Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo.
New place. Oh my god, is that a fucking piranha? Oh my god, all the noodle bowls, though.
Kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it?
This place has a connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it.
The police guy out front wasn't so sure.
Beyond it being where the victim lived, it looks like the police team's gone home for the day.
There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo.
How about the piranha? Let's start there. Oh, we can't. God damn it. Oh, there is a bear. The killer delivered the bear. I never look at a bear the same way ever again, bruh. I literally can't see a bear ever the same way again. You want to know the best part of that blooper? The killer delivered the bear is the laugh at the end, like the genuine Edgeworth voice laugh at the end. Oh, it soothes my soul.
These must be the slippers for the patients at the clinic.
The same as the pair we found, of course.
Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here too. And ours have paint on the bottoms, which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder.
Right. The paint's from the hit and run, after all. But what were a pair of clinic slippers doing in that trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? It was what's her name? Alita? Alita Tiala. Those are her shoes. She slipped them on. Oh boy.
There is a single pair of sandals here.
Wait, but why would there be sandals? Unless they belong to one of the patients.
Or maybe it's a visitor that come to see Dr. Maractus.
You'd think that they use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. And if this patient or visitor isn't still here,
why'd they leave without their shoes?
Better take a closer look at these. They are so cute. And they match her, she had a bracelet that had a blue tie on it too. It matches.
Hey, Apollo, you think this is...
Oh, this could be a toe print.
Maybe we can get a print off of this. Let's try it out.
Oh, mechanics! Oh, this is beautiful. Hey, it worked! That looks like a big toe, maybe?
But wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print, but is there a such thing as a list of toe prints?
Oh, good point. Well, if there is, Detective Sky didn't give it to us, which means we can't match this print.
This seems like a good time to ask a detective's advice.
Yeah, good idea.
Look at all these bowls.
They're from Eldoon's Noodles. There's Mr. Salty.
And I think we figured something out.
I think we have.
Mr. Eldoon, must you take out?
Not exactly what I was thinking.
All the bowls have been washed clean.
I think we found our first clue, Trucy. The clinic reception desk. No one's here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but effective.
Look, this door says doctor's office.
Think this is the victim's private office?
It's not locked. Too bad.
Why too bad?
I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks. Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around.
Okay, that's probably not a hobby you want to have too many people. You want to tell too many people about, Trucy.
Apollo, that sound! It came from behind this door.
Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Trucy.
A break-in! They left through that window! Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now.
That must be her experience as a panty snatcher chaser talking.
Well, we should tell the police. Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance.
You're right. She's better at this than I am.
Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now.
What if I just left? Oh, geez. Someone was just in here.
Kind of an expensive-looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken.
Don't you mean burned out?
No, our cat burglar must have dropped it.
Why is it standing up on the floor like that, then?
Hey, look at the cord.
There's a red splotch on a part of the cord.
You think that's blood? It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish.
Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. What? This just keeps getting weirder. Oh wow, that really is like broken. The bulb is broken and won't turn on.
Oh, how is it broken? Don't touch that, you'll cut yourself.
Yeah, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice.
My finger!
You're bleeding! Let me see that. Wait.
Magic blood! Gotcha!
Please don't do that again. I have enough to worry about without my coworkers injuring themselves on the evidence.
It's pink.
This cord runs to the lamp. It has a red stain on it. Gotta wonder what left that stain.
Wait, I know. Maybe it was left there by a red marker. Like they were trying to write their name and slipped.
Why would anyone write their name on a lamp cord?
I used to write my name on my magic ropes.
Okay. Books and papers are scattered around the room.
Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry.
Even the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Huh? The juice that spilled out of the cup, it's dry.
So the messy one wasn't our burglar just now.
Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. Look at the plant too, Jesus. This potted plant has seen better days. That doesn't make sense either.
What doesn't?
Normally, burglars are looking for valuables.
That's true. That's what I would do if I were a burglar.
Why look under a potted plant?
Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe.
I've heard of people putting their house keys under plants, but the key to a safe?
Maybe the burglar was looking for the house keys.
This is getting nowhere and fast. Whoa, what are those? What are those? The wall is covered with beakers.
Ah, something's moving inside that one. Look, Apollo.
Hey, look yourself. You can't. Oh, it's goldfish.
Wow, they're all fish. So many kinds.
Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor.
What a cute little safe.
Looks like a 4-digit lock.
Someone's already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo.
7, 9. Wait, do you think? Okay.
That burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's inside this safe. Is there any way we can figure out the last two numbers? We know the first two are 7-9. Maybe there's something in the court record?
That's a good question. I don't have any numbers really anywhere besides those two places. Trying to make sense of numbers. I don't think I have anything at this time. I wonder. I don't think we can right now. I think I have to go back. We have to talk to Alita again. Alita has the answer probably.
I suppose if only there was something that could finger what buttons had been pressed.
Oh.
Something that could finger what buttons have been pressed. Maybe there's a way after all.
Oh, I didn't... Fucking hell. All we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next two numbers are. Oh.
Take that!
When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them.
With your finger. With your finger, right?
It would leave a print!
When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So, if we can find the buttons with fingerprints,
we'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo.
all of the buttons! Do I actually like make them super bright, or can I just go back? What? Really? Oh, okay. So we do have to actually... We have to actually finish out. Okay. Look, you can see the oily finger residues clearly. We might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot. It better be 2-5. My birthday is on March 25th, so I really wanted it to be 25.
This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it.
An x-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it.
And I can't read the chart either. It's all medical speech. But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient, it says walkie-talkie. So this is Walkie, our client's chart, huh? Why would this one chart be here in this safe? Let's see, the physician's signature says Palmaractus. What is it, Apollo? Look here where it says who filed the chart. Nurse Alita Tiala. Alita Tiala is Walkie's fiance. That's one Ida too many, Apollo Lolo. Never mind that. What's her name doing here? How should I know? No, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic. Odd that she neglected to mention this before now. I'm sure that she had her reasons. So Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus Clinic, and she had access to Walkie-Kataki's medical chart. You got the I and Y wrong, Apollo. I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. The window is ajar. That must be how our burglar escaped. I wonder who it was. Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick up here? Pick here? Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. I'd give it a month myself. Whoever broke in obviously needed to break in today. All right, let's head out of here. Oh no. Where's the old man? He's not here. Where's the old man? Old man? Anyone? I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how did you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science. Next, you'll have us analyzing face prints. Let's ask Detective Sky to help us, Apollo. These sandals. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course. All you need is a sample of the toe print off another shoe, for instance. Oh, right. So if the prints matched, you know the same person wore both. I do. Got one right here. I'm beginning to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare this sample with this other print?
Take that!
I did say toe print sample, didn't I? What exactly is the toe print on this evidence? Oh. I have to examine it first. I can't just assume. Fine, game. I'll play your little game. Your little powdery bullshit. Maybe we should ask her, get some expert advice. Okay. Now I can do this. The slippers. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Really? Wait, what? This is okay.
Take that!
There we go. The print on these is nice and clear too. That makes our job easy. Can you analyze it for us? Of course. Hang on. Bingo! Gosh, I'm good.
Hey, we were the ones who found the prints.
A perfect match. The same person who wore these sandals and slippers. I was afraid of that. All we have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know?
I can't say. Not yet. What? Yes, yes, you can.
Well, that's one big step closer to the truth! Detective Sky, I was wondering about this. Trucy, wait! What? That's vital evidence. You can't show her that. That's our secret weapon in tomorrow's trial for sure. Oh, clever, Apollo. What did I tell you before? If you're going to talk behind someone's back, do it quietly.
All right, I don't think we talk about anything, so bye, Emma! Where's the old man? Where's the old man? Phoenix? You gonna talk more?
Fuck. You fucking suck. Well, the time of the decision is upon us. Which one of our two jailbirds do we want to talk to?
Both detainees are currently in questioning to corroborate their accounts. Mr. Stickler and Walkie?
Both of them? I pity the questioner. I guess we'll be back then.
No! Really? But the old man is missing. I have no reason to go back here anymore. We're pretty much done here. So we weren't done with Emma then? I guess I needed to do more with Emma? Okay. Could you take a look at this lamp?
The bulb's broken.
Right. Strange, isn't it?
Really? I break bulbs all the time.
My desk is a mess, and my lamp is always flopping over. Not too bright, huh? Ouch.
I still think it's kind of odd.
Is that all I needed to do? So, examination record, walkie-talkie. Bullet lodged near heart. This is all we get. I don't think I have anything else to really show her. I feel like we've done everything. I just showed her the lamp thing. Did I really just need to show the lamp? That's the only thing left I can do. Here, you want a gun, Emma? How do you feel about the stand? Alright, let me just make sure I examine everything here before we go. Maybe she wants me to look at something else. Doesn't seem like it, though. I think we are done. Emma with a gun can't hurt you, but she can. Okay. Grandma is still over there. Do they want me to examine the paint, maybe? There's really nothing else. Okay. Old man? Oh my god. Y'all, we're screwed. I know, when there's no music, it makes me feel like, I mean, I can always add music. We do have, like, the classic. This kind of makes every situation, like, a lot worse, though. Oh god, it really does not help the situation at all. I'm still a lawyer. Damn. I really don't have anything else. Like, we can't show her that. Like, that's it, bro. Like, that's it. But are we really done with Emma, or are we really not? Benches line the river running through the park.
Ah, little urban oasis. I bet children come here to splash around in the water.
That river's a little deep for splashing, and a little dirty.
Well, they could listen to the water and pretend they were playing.
Alright, there's only one thing to do. Let's see what they say at the agency. What am I missing? Oops. Any leads?
One moment. Shazam! Alakazam!
Whoa, evidence keeps flying out of nowhere.
Ta-da! That's all. Neat, huh?
Yeah, real neat. Wait, that's it? That's the hint? You want me to use this on the phone? I can't just do that. That was a terrible hint. I'll go back and present the phone, I guess, to Emma then. People Park. That doesn't make any sense to do that, though. Okay, no. Trucy's hint sucked. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the clinic. Something should be happening. Is the dog okay? Maybe I should check on the dog. How you doing? Guy Eldoon's dog doesn't look too lively. They say dogs and their owners resemble each other. I guess they are there are exceptions. Okay, going back in the clinic. Let me just make sure I didn't miss vital evidence anywhere here. Well, besides... Did they say anything different now? If we'd gone in there 1 second earlier, we might have met the burglar.
But Apollo, what would we have said if we did see them? We can't exactly shout, "Hey, who are you?"
It does lack a certain punch.
Let's think of something cool to say for the next time we do meet a burglar. How about we just don't meet a burglar?
How about that? I don't really want to think of what I would say if I met a burglar. Oh, is there more in here? Oh! This looks like a bullet hole.
You can still see the bullet sticking out of it.
Why is it in the middle of the safe?
Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished.
Not surprising, given that it was fired into a metal safe. This bullet got a story behind it, that's for sure. Wasn't there 2 bullets fired from the pistol? 2 rounds, yeah. Squished from impact with the back of the safe. Can I examine it? Wow, it's all mushed. That was one tough safe. You know, it looks kind of yummy. Huh? Like ice cream! Mmm, caramel. You certainly have an active imagination, Trucy. Alright, now I think we're done. I don't know why I thought this was... I didn't really, like, think of that as anything. Okay, that has to be what I'm missing. Has to be. Oh, there's still no old man, though. Oh, no. There's still no old man. That's not a good sign. We need the old man. Oh, no, we need the old man. Oh, no. Old man! I'll just try the detention center. Oh, there we are. Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back. And Daddy's... Oh. You again! Do you always have to announce your entrances like that? Man, my old man, he... Now I'm all in a funk and it's all his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson and failed, clearly. You two got your work cut out for you straight up. Of course I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. Hey man, you won't see me bugging about one or 2 guilty charges.
Well, what if you're found guilty of murder?
Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, Shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they?
You didn't really do it, did you?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. If I've learned one thing today, it's that silence speaks louder than words. Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what he is.
I heard that he wants to leave the mall.
Over my dead body! I spent my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of this clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kitaki family. Please don't talk as though it's assumed that you're going to jail, for my sake. Walkie, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for...
For Miss Talia?
Yeah, birthday present. She's got mad little feet. Mad, so cute, man.
So these sandals are hers?
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? Alita's sandals. Got 'em. I think that's really all I need, but... Man, that is so far off the hook, it's off the chain, G. He seems preoccupied with something else. Wonder how my Alita's doing. Man, I miss her. Oh, what's that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait. That's right, Walkie. It's yours. Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right?
I don't think he gets it, Apollo.
Take a closer look. Here, in particular. Where it says nurse. It's signed Alita Tiali. Huh? You lawyers do your homework.
So you met Miss Tiali when you...
Tiala. Yeah, I met her at the clinic, so? Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine, fine, I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. I do. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure, but then it came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks.
The Maractus Clinic?
That's where I met her, my fallen angel. You mean Alita Tiala. She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say, the bad guy always gets the ladies. Right. She was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangsta style. Guess what she said?
What did she say?
Oh, give it some thought. She said it real quiet, like on the down low. Know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me. So, that was the proposal. You know it, an oath of love right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the OP was done, and we were all out of there. See you later, bye! About that OP. Op. Yeah, it didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me.
This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said?
Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point in living healthy when you're a G? You know what I'm saying?
But didn't you learn about the bullet at that checkup?
Yeah, that's when I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cat pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting older, I mean. I think that's it. I don't see how we're gonna get anything else, really. Okay. Bye. Phoenix Wright, do you have anything else to say? Fuck, where'd you go? Asshole.
Mr. Eldoon, we've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Trucy doll?
Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice.
I suppose he is a doctor. Mr. Eldoon, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. Eldoon. Mr. Eldoon, could you take a look at this? Medical chart. Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics.
Why the sudden silence, Mr. Eldoon?
What's going on here?
That's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client. He's on trial on suspicion of murder.
On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. That's ABD.
He's ABD. What's that? ABD?
All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? Oh. He took off the hat. It's serious. Permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way. It's like he's a completely different person. According to this chart, this walkie-talkie feller's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right up on the side of his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the past op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it? Because the operation was to put it in there, not to take it out? Well, about the only reason I can think of, it was too tricky to operate on.
What?
That bullet's snug as a bug there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. Heck, that scrap of metal's just surrounded by blood vessels, kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side, and there would be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doc would be eager to fiddle with.
You mean?
It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take a miracle, more than a miracle, to take it out. It'd take a magician.
I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet.
course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him about another half a year tops.
Lucky's operation was already a half a year ago.
That's what I'm saying. You're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial. He should be on an operating table.
Great, just great. How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there?
Got a pretty good idea of how he felt. An emergency operation, he's got the kid's chest open on the table. And then he finds that bullet. That's desperate despair right there. Trucy doll. Cold despair. About the only thing he could do is sew the boy back up. He wasn't exactly in the situation to be admitting he couldn't take it out. You bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. So he skips the operation and Walkie's back on the street living his life. Of course, it only is a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold.
How awful.
What doctor would they take him to? Maractus. He's got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the whole truth of what happened.
That's just horrible. He left Walkie to die.
There's a darkness in this world, Trucy doll, waiting, hungry. Compared to it, these gangs, turf wars are like kid games. When you're up against real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same.
You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldoon? You could operate on Walkie, couldn't you?
I wish.
What?
I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the world.
So Walkie...
He's really lucky to be alive, even now.
No.
There's one problem.
Apollo?
This chart. Look at the nurse section.
This operation was how they met.
The problem is, she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition, guaranteed. Why didn't she ever tell him? Doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think that she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged.
What was she thinking? Apollo!
What were you thinking, Alita, Tiala? She was thinking,
money, money, money! I'm marrying the money! Ooh, swimming in money!
do I keep going or do I stop? That's the question of the evening right now. You know what you guys shouldn't stop? Getting those plushies! Did you know that right now I'm selling a plushie and I need 200 pledgers? Oh my god, and now I'm looking at it, we have 100 supporters! Pew, 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 pew. Ding, 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 ding. We made our goal. We are 50% of the way to our goal of plushies, y'all. 50% of the way! We actually did make it, 100 supporters. Oh shit. That means if I end stream right now, I don't have to gift out 5 subs, because I said I would gift out subs if it went over. Hey, I should stop the stream right now. That sounds like a good idea. Best transition yet? Aw, YouTube doesn't agree. YouTube is a harsher critic than Twitch, it seems. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. But I actually don't know what to do. Legitimately, I'm like, this is a weird situation because, like, on average, these sessions and like in between like the to be continued stuff, it takes like 2 hours usually. So I don't want to be caught in the middle of a bad place. I feel like I should stop here actually. Waver, thank you so much for the 2 months. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird spot. So I do think that I will end here. Really though, thank you guys so much for supporting the plushie. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we can keep it going. Basically what happens if the faster that we get to our 200 pledges of the plushie, the faster that we can get the plushie made. So it happens faster. And also the fact that I'm not streaming next Tuesday through Thursday is also kind of scary. So we have to make it happen in the next 3 streams. Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, I think right before we start this trial is a good place to start. Stop. We'll start for the trial tomorrow. There we go. So we'll, you guys will see her. Oh my god, it's Clavier! Oh my god, we'll see him tomorrow! That's crazy. Yeah, you guys will see him tomorrow, okay? Have a great evening, everybody. Thank you so much for supporting the plushie, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!